Have you ever cried over something that didn't seem like a big deal? Maybe someone replied with one word, maybe they left you unread, or maybe your teacher corrected your work, maybe someone raised their voice, just a little, and suddenly your whole day fell apart. You tell yourself, why am I reacting like this? It's not even a big deal, so you try to stop feeling. You tell yourself to calm down, to get over it, but the more you try to push the feeling away, the bigger it seems to become. From the outside, it probably looks confusing. Someone else might think you're really upset over a text message, or it's just one bad grade, it's just one mistake, it's just one comment. But what they don't see is that it usually isn't about that moment. That moment was simply the one that made everything spill over. Imagine carrying a backpack. At first, someone hands you a book. No problem. Then another, and then another. School stress, work deadlines, family problems, money worries, arguments, not sleeping enough, feeling like you're falling behind, trying to make everyone happy, trying not to disappoint anyone. Each one doesn't seem that heavy by itself, but eventually, you're carrying so much that even one more notebook feels impossible to hold. People don't notice the backpack, they only notice when you finally drop it. That's what emotional stress can feel like. Most people don't break down because of one tiny problem. They break down because that tiny problem arrived after 100 others. Maybe you've been pretending you're okay for weeks. Maybe you've been dealing with anxiety without telling anyone. Maybe you've been trying so hard to keep everything together that you've forgotten what relaxing even feels like. Then one morning, you spill your coffee, or your computer freezes, or someone makes a joke that normally wouldn't bother you, and suddenly, you're crying. Not because of the coffee, not because of the computer, not because of the joke, but because your mind has been carrying more than anyone realized. Maybe even more than you realize. We often judge ourselves for these moments. Why can't I handle this? Everything else seems fine. I'm so dramatic. But what if you're asking the wrong question? Instead of asking, why did this tiny thing upset me? Maybe ask, what have I been carrying lately? Sometimes the tears aren't about today. They're about the last few weeks, or months, or even years. Think about the last time you felt overwhelmed. Was it really because someone didn't text back? Or had you already been feeling lonely? Was it really because you made one mistake? Or had you been putting impossible pressure on yourself for months? Was it really because someone criticized you? Or had you already been questioning whether you were good enough? The small moment often shines a light on a much bigger feeling. That's why it's important not to judge yourself too quickly. Your emotions aren't always trying to embarrass you. Sometimes they're trying to tell you something. Maybe you've been ignoring your stress. Maybe you've been running on empty. Maybe you've spent so long taking care of everyone else that you've forgotten to check in with yourself. Your mind has ways of asking for attention. Sometimes it whispers, sometimes it cries. That doesn't mean every emotion is a fact. Sometimes our feelings can be shaped by stress, exhaustion, or anxiety. But our emotions can still be useful signals. Instead of asking, how do I stop feeling this? Try asking, what might this feeling be pointing me toward? Maybe you need rest. Maybe you need to set a boundary. Maybe you need to talk to someone you trust. Maybe you need to be a little kinder to yourself than you've been lately. The truth is, everyone has a breaking point. Some people reach it quietly, some people loudly, some people cry, some people shut down, some people get angry, some people smile and pretend nothing is wrong. Just because someone looks okay doesn't mean their backpack is empty. So the next time something small feels much bigger than it should, don't rush to call yourself weak. Don't tell yourself you're overreacting. Instead, pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, what have I been carrying that nobody can see? Because maybe it was never about the last drop. Maybe your cup has been full for a very long time. And sometimes the strongest thing you can do is stop pretending it's empty.